happy Saturday morning to you. Welcome to the Fox Business Network. We're here, we're up, we're having fun. I'm Tracy Burns along with Dagan McDowell.
Answering your questions about, for this hour, your home. Buying one, refinancing a mortgage, getting one, taking advantage of what the government does have to offer. So call us 877-249-9626 or shoot us an email to yourmoney@foxbusiness.com. And we want to welcome our panel this hour. Still with us, Pennsylvania Congressman Joe Sestak, Financial Enhancement Group partner Big Joe Clark, and joining us from Los Angeles is real estate broker Connie DeGroot. Connie, welcome back to the program. And in Atlanta,
hi, thank you.
A first-timer on Your Questions, Your Money, Jill Richardson from Waterside Mortgage. So Jill is here to answer anything you want to know about the mortgage market. And the rude awakening we've had in the last 2 weeks with mortgage rates going from about under 5% to what, 5.8%.
But if I may tell my, I walked to school with no shoes story, it was not 9%. It's historically still very low.
Right, but his prices need to come down even more. So the higher mortgage rates go, the lower prices will need to come down and make them affordable. We're just getting those affordability.
Getting there.
Just getting affordability down to very low levels. Brian, let's get to questions. Brian has written in from Virginia. I'm looking to invest in the housing market. Where are the best markets to look for foreclosed homes? Connie, I'm going to toss that one to you first because you were in foreclosure central. No offense. Hey, Connie, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Hey, Connie, did you hear the question? Jim wrote in from Virginia asking what he wants to, quote, invest, that was his word, in the housing market. Where are the best markets to look for foreclosed homes?
In those hard-hit states, California, Arizona, Nevada, I would really focus my energies on those 3 states. Florida, there's different things going on. In California, we have the Inland Empire in San Bernardino County, Riverside County. There's so many deals. It's unbelievable. People are out there. There's busloads of people. I'm sure that you've seen that on television. So what they need to do is they need to find an expert in their area because they're going to need some assistance because there's so many properties. And so I would contact a realtor in that area that specializes in foreclosures.
Hey, Joe, what do you think about
investing? Or they can contact me.
Or call Connie. What do you think about investing in the whole housing market right now, using it as part of your, investment portfolio?
I think one of the things you have to remember, whether it's stocks or whether it's not, just because something is cheap does not mean it won't get cheaper. And if I were going to invest in property today as an investment, I would want to make sure that I did it in a state that had plenty of finances. Municipalities are strapped right now, and if you go and you buy properties that are not owner-occupied, you might as well expect a higher tax rate to come. They're going to have to extract taxes from somebody. Look in states that are very, very solid and very, very strong. Certainly, in my opinion, no disrespect, not California. I want to go places where I know those municipalities are in good working order. May I recommend Indiana?
Sure.
Well, let's go head on down to the South and Atlanta, Jill, because again, giant article in the Wall Street Journal recently about how hard hit the Atlanta area has been. What are you seeing in your region, and what about the availability of credit for people who maybe are trying to buy some of these distressed properties?
Well, it's difficult to get mortgages on investment property. These investors need to be coming and qualifying with like 30% down, and then they have to qualify with like 6 months principal and interest and go full doc. So they've got to have good tax returns in order.
Jill, what about down in Atlanta about the supply of foreclosed or distressed properties? No, that's all right. We're just, Lord, we're just talking here. It's like, it's Saturday morning. We're just getting started. But what about the supply that you see coming on the market in terms of distressed and foreclosures?
Atlanta has a huge amount of foreclosures right now. So there is lots available. And we see once a month they have the distress sales on the courthouse. And I see a lot of people looking at that. And, I have a lot of first-time home buyers buying these properties, doing the PUD $100 down program, are waiting on short sales to purchase homes. So
She's not looking at the camera.
It's interesting actually, because it worries me, because this is how we got in the mess in the first place. People just throwing a couple $1,000s on, buying something, flipping it. Here we go.
You can look at that as glass half empty. Danger
But it's
zone, or glass half
Saturday.
full.
And because it's Saturday.
At least people have an abandoned housing market altogether.
All right.
Congressman, we'll get your response when we come back from the break.
And if you have to run out, you don't have to miss a thing. You can listen to us on Sirius 145 or XM 168.
Stay with us right here on the Fox Business Network. We care enough about you. We're here live on a Saturday, and more fired up than you'll ever see us. We'll be right back.
Glass half full.